Hi, my name is Diego. I'm a photographer here based in New York City. I'm here by the Hudson River. And today I'm going to take you on an adventure. We're going to go to 6 of my favorite venues, theaters, and even a museum. These are venues where I've spent many hours working and freelancing for theater companies, dance companies, and other shows. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic, these theaters and venues have been shut down for months now, leaving our whole industry out of work. All these performers, artists, and creatives have been at home, not being able to do what they love. One of the things I love doing in the city is photography. So today, I'm gonna take you to these 6 venues. We're gonna pay tribute to these artists and performers, and we're gonna celebrate what's the arts in New York City. Join me. My first location is this building called the Archive. It was built in 1892, and first it was a warehouse where they would assess the tariffs on goods that came into New York. Now it's been turned into a gym, a theater, office spaces, creative spaces. The basement houses the New Ohio Theater. It's a theater that supports the independent theater community of New York City, small shows. This was one of my first gigs when I got to New York as a freelancer. So we're gonna go across the street and take a picture of it. This building takes up the whole block. Here, follow me, let's go. We made it to the second venue. This is the Joyce Theater, located right here at the corner of 19th Street and 8th Avenue. This was originally the Elgin Movie House, a 1940 movie theater that later was shut down by the community after it became a pornographic movie house. It was completely gutted and turned into a theater for performance in dance. It's a 472-seat house, and it supported the dance community by providing a home for more than 400 domestic and international companies. The Joyce Foundation cultivates and honors emerging and established dance artists. Now let's go take a picture to honor this house. So when I got to New York in 2016, I didn't have any work. I found this website called offstagejobs.com where they would post local hires. And I emailed this guy who was looking for some stagehands. I showed up, this is where we're going. My job was to help install the set for this play. This is right in the heart of the theater district, where all the Broadway theaters are. Theater Row is notorious for its very high grid, which makes it really hard to hang any lighting equipment and to focus it. The stages don't have any wing space, which makes it a very creative space for set designers all around. Did you get that? We just got to my third location. This is Theater Row. It's right on 42nd and 9th Avenue. This building actually houses 5 different theaters, with the biggest one holding about 200 seats. The great thing about this venue, and why it has so much meaning to me, this was actually my first New York gig. Let's take a picture. We made it to my fourth location. This is the Puerto Rican Traveling Theater, right on 47th between 8th and 9th Avenue. The company was founded in 1967 by stage and film star actress Miriam Colon, and she made it one of the first bilingual theater companies in the United States. In 1976, the company acquired this four-story building, Firehouse number 54. And in 1981, the PRTT opened its doors. It houses about 200 seats with minimum backstage area, but it's a very unique and very special venue for Latino theater companies in New York. Let's get this picture. We just got to my fifth favorite venue. This is the New York City Center. It was founded in 1943 with the mission to make the best in performing arts accessible to all. It welcomes 300,000 guests annually. Its most famous program is the Fall for Dance Festival, where they subsidize tickets for the price of a movie ticket. This is a grand theater, top of the line in New York City, where you come see the best in performing arts. Let's get this picture. I've just arrived at the sixth venue. This is the last one and my favorite. This is the internationally renowned Modern Art Museum and one of the most iconic architectural landmarks in the 20th century. This is the Solomon R. Guggenheim Museum, right here on Fifth Avenue. It was built in 1959 by the great American architect, Frank Lloyd Wright. The Peter B. Lewis Theater is a 273-seat theater located in the basement. Works in Process, a non-for-profit organization, for 35 years has given New Yorkers the opportunity to see, hear, and meet artists in the performing arts in this intimate setting. And I've been very lucky to be part of many of these performances. In recent years, some of their shows have been commissioned to be performed right inside the rotunda of the museum, making this venue one of the most special sites to see performing arts. Let's go get this picture. I've had such a wonderful day traveling around the city to these very special 6 venues. They all have a special place in my heart because they've been all part of my journey here in New York City. I want to dedicate this video and these photos to all the fellow artists, friends, dancers, performers, choreographers, and directors that I've worked with. I've also want to dedicate and thank all the technicians and managers who have entrusted me with my work and given me the opportunities to be a part of the work here in New York City. Stay safe, and I hope the best for all of us. I can't wait to see and work with you guys back on the stages. See you soon.